What's up, guys? Mikey in the building. Want to do something a little different today. All right. I hope you guys had a great day in the market. I think there was still some decent opportunity. Okay. And if your edge is really not presenting itself, guys, there's no reason why you should be slamming, pressing the gas, and especially if you had a couple solid days or a week of a good run. All right. But we'll talk about that in another video. What's more important is I want to kind of implement a series of small videos for some things that I just don't see people talking about. All right. So today I want to talk about something that I think is super imperative, important, whatever. Daily goal. All right. Create daily goals. All right. And for me, what I'm trying to get with this is a daily goal for trading. How do you what is a daily goal? Well, for most, if you're new or you've been trading for a while and you know you're trying to find some the ground. Where is my ground? Where's my base? Okay. This is how I did it, and this is how I implement it every single day now. All right. Pull up a calculator. All right. Pull up a calculator, guys. Do it really quick. It'll be simple. Okay. Um, okay. Literally, do yourself a favor and just find out what is your overhead. How much money do I need to make per month to live, sustain? Okay, whatever it is. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, whatever it is. All right, just to say it's 5,000. Okay. Next, what you're gonna do is let's pull up a calculator, and again, I mean this: house, car, this bill, that bill, food expense, gas, miscellaneous, having fun, whatever it is. Find it out. Okay. Every month you're gonna see how many days are in the week. Sorry, how many? Every month you're gonna see how many days are in the month. All right, open market days, right? There's gonna be some holidays, some days off. Okay, less days, whatever it is. August had 23. Divide that by 23. Okay, this month, in order to sustain my $5,000 expenses and living, I need to make 217 bucks. Now, of course, don't forget about you got to pay Uncle Sam. You got to do this, so you might have to add a little bit more. Okay, so make sure you do that though, right? For tax purposes and stuff like that. So instead of 217, say, let's make it 5,500. Okay, divided by 23, whatever. Okay, so 240. All right, it might be a little bit more. Okay, I'm just trying to do a rough estimate. All right, divide that. Okay, now, all right, is it sustainable? So you're trying to figure that out, right? By setting your daily goal. All right, how do you do this? Well, a couple examples, okay? NVOS today was a great short. So many reasons why. Won't get into that though. The range on this, if this is going to fail or break, look for specific pivots, anything that is standing out and that is obvious. And after that, you might have to switch to different time frames. Do what you have to do. Okay. What I'm trying to get at is that sometimes the daily is going to provide a certain amount of range per day. Okay. And just look, measure it 9 cents to 14, that's 5 cents. 17 to 25, that's 8. Okay. Um, a couple other ones. Here goes a small one, 11 to 3 cents. So give yourself an idea of range. Okay. Now, after you do that, you're going to sit there, try to find a particular setup that you are familiar with, not something that is out of the blue, new. No, no, no. Something that you have some strong data behind. Okay. Boom. And once you do that, okay, well, how much size do I need? If I start taking a short position right here and I'm looking for whatever it is, 1890 pivot to break right here, this pivot right here first, okay, first daily pivot. I want to see this break. Next one, you know, do this in layers, okay? If I'm short in 22 cents, well, even at 20 cents, that's 2 pennies. I know it's not a lot of range, but just follow what I'm saying. 2 cents. Okay, well, let me try 20,000. Is 20,000 too much? Times 0.02. Okay, actually, that's great. It's 400. It might be too much size. Maybe size down to 15,000. Okay, times 0.02. Okay, that's fine. 240, 260. My goal, 300 bucks. Great. Let me stick with this. The reason why I'm saying this too is because when you implement my $250 goal, 200 whatever it is, that should be roughly where your max loss is. Okay, maybe you might want to do a 2 to 1, give yourself a little room to come out of it, but that's what your max loss is. So if my goal is to make 250 bucks, 260 bucks, why at any given moment are you taking 100,000 shares, 50, anything that's over, that's going to give yourself this position where if it goes against you, you're red $1,000, 1,200, 1,500. You're red more than your normal goal is, your daily goal. Right? So now, in order to sustain that, you need to crawl out of the hole every single day to just make back that money, and now to make more money. What happens is, right? Why? Why do I implement in my trading? Okay, because it's very important that you build proper structure. You understand where you can size into things and where not to size into things, right? You're going to really focus on level 2. Start understanding where can I get away with certain amount of size, where on the chart it works and where it doesn't, specifically on the daily. And I'm going to talk about the daily even more. It's super important, okay? Let me go back to this daily goal. Your daily goal is 250 bucks. Divide that up by the week, or how many days are in a month, and start seeing if you can just do that. If you can't do that, you trying to grow as a trader, you trying to perform at a different level, you trying to make more money, you trying to just stay above water and see if you can do this long term, is going to be impossible, because you don't even have the basics or the proper structure from the bottom in order to start climbing and seeing, real quick, right? And I'll show you how I did this with my flags in the beginning, right? I trade way different now, but in the very beginning, when I was trading 5-minute flags, I would take 500 shares. Okay, cool. It worked. I would take 1,000. It worked. It took 2,000, 3,000, 20,000, 50, 100, right? But in that whole time, I learned so much, right? How much size can I take? Where can I take that size? Is this one that's a scalp versus a hold in my videos? Is this one that, quickly, right away, it's a bail? You learn all those things by doing that, right? I stick to my playbook. I stick to my setups. I stick to the tapes. I stick to my dailies. And you learn, and I learned how to implement increasing my paycheck, because we pay ourselves in this game. I learned how to know when I can take a certain amount of size and then when not to. Super important, right? Any plays that come by at any given time, I'm always like, okay, I have this thing right here too in my chart. Is that, yeah. Average 30 bar. This thing right here, I got it from one of my buddies too. Thank you so much. It took me years, but whatever. It's cool. Any given moment, this is going to tell me the average volume that's going in the last 30 bars. If the average volume is so low and there is a weak bid or a weak tape, right? And I mean by weak is that there's not a lot of support both directions, right? Why would I take 50 to 100,000 shares when this is averaging only 12,000 shares? I'm already overstepping the tape. All right, so super important. Um, See if you can create your daily goal, and then figure out how can I implement that with setups, tape, volume. Right, there's a bunch of things to implement, but start right here. This is where you want to start. See if you can sustain this, and then continue to build off it. Okay. All right, guys. Much love. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.